It's been over 4 decades since Oak Tree Cottage first opened its doors. This cosy, quaint old bed and breakfast is nestled quietly in the gently rolling countryside of Wales and offers great views of old forests and lush green pastures. The sign out front says it is always open. Guests are welcomed late into the night, no matter what the conditions outside might be. This is a place where you know no one will rush you, and you can stay as long as you like. Rain tumbles down from night skies on the quiet country lane, droplets landing on the road with the sound of a pitter-patter around you, forming natural ripples on puddles in front as you walk. Just nearby, hidden behind a hedgerow on your left, is an old stone cottage, flanked by ancient forest on either side. It looks cozy and welcoming, the perfect place to shelter from the rain. It's like the houses you see on jigsaw puzzles or fancy European chocolate boxes. It has an upstairs and a downstairs, a white wooden door, and a tiled roof with a chimney at either side. A light is on downstairs, a creamy yellow glow, warm and cozy, emitting from one solitary lattice window. Above, long, wispy tendrils of smoke swirl from the 2 chimney stacks, and to the right in the garden, branches of a sturdy oak tree curl towards the upstairs window. Shadows of spindly fingers stretching and flexing themselves as they tap gently against the glass. The deep hoot of an owl echoes in the distance, repeating once, twice, 3 times, until his call fades and he flies away to another destination. Surrounding the cottage, a stone wall, smooth, uneven, glazed from the rain, and a short wooden gate with an oval plaque on which it says, "Welcome to Oak Tree Cottage." A smaller inscription reads, "The best bed and breakfast for 100 miles." You push the gate open. It creaks, but swiftly clicks back into place with a spring as you close it softly behind you. A jumbled pathway made from stones of different shapes and sizes leads to the front door. Winding slightly, passing scattered rhododendron bushes and several neat rows of plants struggling to stay upright in the rain. The water spills over the side of the first stone as you step on it, and as you step onto the second, the familiar scent of herbs fills your senses. What might they be, you think to yourself? You recognize one of the herbs as rosemary, rows of which border the garden, following the natural curve of the path, their leaves quite sharp and needle-like, even when soggy from the rain. You bend to lift a stem to your nose to gain the full effect of the fragrance. Breathing it in, you take a moment, inhaling the fresh, florally herbal scent before exhaling out again. Behind you, an old children's swing squeaks softly in the center of the garden. It moves back and forth in the light breeze, with a gentle rocking motion, its seat shiny and glistening with the rain. Walking up towards the front door, there's a black wrought iron bench to your right, and next to it, a garden gnome standing 2 feet high with a cheery disposition. His pointed red hat sits at a jaunty angle, and his tiny hands hold a short fishing rod as if happily angling in the forming puddles. Shaking droplets of water from your hat and umbrella, you move towards the front door. It says, "Don't knock, just come on in," on the white wood. Pushing the door gently, you step inside. There's a faint smell of wood fire and pine cones. The lighting is soft and subtle and feels instantly welcoming. You hang up your coat, place your umbrella in a tall brass stand, and then unlace your boots. Stepping out of them, you are pleased to find that your thick woolen socks are dry. There is a fresh towel by the console. You place it around your neck and pad gently along the floor in your socks to the living room. An older woman emerges from the kitchen. She has soft grey curls and bright blue eyes that are held by a gentle face, lined through wisdom. She tells you her name is Ruth, and to please make yourself quite at home. Ruth is the kindest person you could ever imagine, and a wonderful listener. She's cared for this place and its guests for the past 40 years. She assures you that if there's anything you need, just ring the small brass bell on the mantel and she'll be right there. You feel comfortable and safe. The ceilings are low, wood-beamed, and the fire in the inglenook roars, flames dancing in shades of orange and gold. It crackles and splutters as you place another log on top. Tiny embers flickering and popping as the log settles into its new home. The window shows the rain has increased, falling rivulets forming patterns on criss-cross lattice work on the glass. Meandering streams of translucent water beginning at the top of the glass and trickling all the way to the bottom, dissipating at the dark wood windowsill below. Standing at the window looking out, you notice the angle of the raindrops hit the glass with a different sound to that of outside. It's soothing, percussive, pit, pat, and repeat, akin to them falling on a tin roof. Ruth appears from the kitchen again, and with a warm smile says, "I'll leave this here for you, dear. It'll warm you up." She leaves a tall, steaming mug of something on the hearth table next to the fire. You wonder what it is.